Hello friends, எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம் and welcome to my channel. If you are a new viewer, go to subscribe and give a bell icon. This video give the explanation for the necessary adjustment for admission of a new partner in partnership firm. If a new partner will enter into the business, these adjustments are necessary for admission of a new partner. At the time of admission of a new partner, we are adjustment in the new profit sharing ratio, adjustment of goodwill, adjustment of revaluation of assets and liabilities. These are the main adjustments for admission of a new partner in partnership accounts. We already know that the adjustment in the profit sharing ratio, calculation of sacrificing ratio. Whenever there is an admission of a new partner, old shares in favor of a new partner, the surrender of share by old partners is made in certain ratio. This ratio is called sacrificing ratio. It can be found out by deducting the new share from the old share. That is, sacrificing ratio is old ratio minus new ratio. The purpose of this ratio is to determine the amount of compensation to be paid by a new partner to the old partners for the share of profits which they surrender to the new partner. When a new partner should come into the business, old partners to sacrifice for a new partner, this ratio is sacrificing ratio. Is the calculation of a sacrificing ratio is old ratio minus new ratio. Then the second adjustment for goodwill, we already know that what is goodwill. It is nothing but it is the value of the reputation of the firm in respect of profit expected in future over and above the normal rate of profit. The goodwill is the main aim to the business. The goodwill is the value and reputation of the business. When a company is manufactured and produced the quality of the product, all the customers go to a specific company for buying the product. So that is the goodwill of the firm. Under the admission of a partner, we go to the necessary adjustment in the goodwill. So the goodwill is second adjustment of admission of a new partner. The next one is methods of valuation of goodwill. The three methods of valuation of goodwill at the time of admission of a partner: average profit method or certain number of years of profit method, and then average profit method. Then second one is super profit method, and the third one is capitalization method. These are the methods of valuation of goodwill. Then admission of a new partner, we find out the third adjustment for revaluation of assets and liabilities. Before admitting a new person as partner into the partnership, the assets and liabilities may have to be revalued for the benefit of all the partners. The changes in the value of assets and liabilities are recorded in revaluation account. It is also known as profit and loss adjustment account. The ultimate balance in this account representing profit or loss arising from such revaluation will be transferred to the capital accounts of the old partners in their old profit sharing ratio. So, the revaluation of assets and liabilities is the main adjustment of admission of a new partner. Under this adjustment, when a new partner should come into the business, the partnership firm, then old partners will revalue their assets and liabilities. Then profit or loss were arising from this revaluation account. It is transferred to old partners capital account. So the revaluation account is in favor of all the partners into the partnership firm. So we have to find out the revaluation account in the purpose of admission of a new partner. Adjustment for revaluation of assets and liabilities. The following journal entries for the purpose of revaluation of assets and liabilities. When the values of assets are increased, the journal entry is assets accounted to revaluation account. When the values of assets are decreased, revaluation accounted to assets account. When the values of liabilities are increased, revaluation accounted to liabilities account. When the values of liabilities are reduced, the liabilities accounted to revaluation account. So, the assets will be increased. It is the credit of the partnership. So, revaluation account should be credited. Then, decrease in the value of assets. It is reduced the value. So, this is losses or expenses. So, revaluation accounted to assets account. Then, these two entries are closing entry of revaluation account. If profit on revaluation account, the journal entry is revaluation accounted to old partners capital account. When the revaluation should arise loss, old partners capital accounted to revaluation account. These are the journal entry for revaluation of assets and liabilities account. The following examples are revaluation of assets and liabilities at the time of admission of a partner. A and B are partners sharing profits in the ratio of 3:1. Their balance sheet stood as under on 31st/3/2010. Then the assets and liabilities is given. Then salary due, creditors, capital of A and B, stock, prepaid insurance, debtors and provision, cash, machinery, building, furniture. The adjustments are: C is admitted as a new partner introducing a capital of rupees 20,000 for his 1/4 share in future profits. So C is admitted in a partnership firm. C introduced the 20,000 is capital and his future profit share of 1/4. Following revaluations are made: stock be depreciated by 5%, furniture be depreciated by 10%, building be revalued at rupees 45,000. The provision for doubtful debts should be increased to rupees 1,000. So, the provisions for doubtful debts is increased rupees 1,000. So, already in the balance sheet his provision is 500. It is increased rupees 1,000. So, 500 plus 500 is increased. So, we have to take only 500. Past journal entries: prepare revaluation account and balance sheet after admission. This is the journal entry for the admission of a new partner for the adjustment of assets and liabilities or revaluation. So in the books of A, B and new partner C, journal entry. So assets will be decreased. The realization accounted to assets account. So depreciation of a stock. Then 10,000 into 5% is 500. Then furniture depreciated at 10%. So 6,000 into 10% is 600. Provision for doubtful debts increased in 1000, already given the balance sheet 500, so we have put on the 500 only. So being value of assets decreased on revaluation. Building is depreciated at 45,000, so 45,000, already given the balance sheet 30,000, so 15,000 will be increased. So building accounted to revaluation account. So this is the incomplete journal entry, because the closing entry is made on this journal entry. So we have to prepare the revaluation account. So we have to debit and credit items, and the balance is 13,400. It is divided into old partners in old profit sharing ratio. So 13,400 into 3 by 4 for A. Then 13,400 into 1 by 4 is B. So this is the balance amount transferred to partners capital account. So these journal entries should carried in this old partners capital account. So revaluation account, so debit balance is given this revaluation account. So revaluation accounted to A's capital account, then B's capital account. So the fourth one is cash accounted to C capital account. This is cash brought in by C as capital. So C cash seat we have to receive in cash for capital. So cash debit what comes in, so cash come into the business. So cash accounted to C's capital account 20,000. The next one is we have to prepare partners capital account. So partners capital account, then opening balance of A and B 30,000, 20,000. Then we have to record in the revaluation profit. So 10,050 and 3,350. Then cash received by C account. So cash நம்ம சீட்டேருந்து ரிசீவ் பண்ணுறோம். ஸோ கேஷ் அக்கௌண்ட் ஆர் டு சிஸ் கேபிட்டல் அக்கௌண்ட். சி கேபிட்டல் அக்கௌண்ட் இஸ் கிரெடிட். ஸோ சி கேபிட்டல் அக்கௌண்ட் கிரெடிட்டில் கேஷ் 20,000 we have to record. So then the closing balance is two balance CD A, B and C. So this is the preparation of partners capital account. This step is to finalize our final step of the partnership partnership accounts. It is the balance sheet of A, B and C as on 31st/3/2010. So the liabilities and assets. Liabilities, salary due, creditors, the capital is A, B and C. This is the closing balance of partners capital account. Then stock, depreciation 5%. Depreciation 5%, then prepaid expenses, debtors, provisions already ஒரு 500, then adjustment is increased to 1000. So அந்த 1000 இங்கே கொடுத்துருக்கோம். Cash plus C's capital will come into the business. So cash add C's capital, machinery, building, appreciation 15,000, total for 45,000, furniture, depreciation at 10%. Then total balance sheet value is to 1,20,400. This is the example of preparing the partners capital account, partners final account. This is another example of admission of a partners. Then A and B were partners in a firm, sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 2:1. On 1/1/2012, their balance sheet stood as follows. So creditors, capital A and B, and cash, debtors, stock, machinery and building. The adjustments are, they decided to admit C as a partner for 1/3 share of in the profits of the firm, subject to the following conditions: that he should bring in rupees 15,000 as his capital, that the value of stock and machinery be depreciated by 10%, that the provision of 5% on sundry debtors be made for doubtful debts, that the value of buildings be appreciated by rupees 9,500. Pass necessary journal entries, prepare necessary ledger accounts and balance sheet after cease admission. So we have to prepare journal entry and partner's capital account and balance sheet after admission of C. So the adjustments that he should bring rupees 15,000 as his capital. So C is come into the business, bring with the capital of rupees 15,000. The second adjustment is value of stock and machinery be depreciated 10%. So stock 20,000, then machinery 35,000. We have taken 10% is depreciation. That the provision of 5% on sundry debtors be made for doubtful debts. So this is a provision for doubtful debts and by the debtors at 5%. So debtors 7,700, 9,700. So provide for a 5% as doubtful debts. Then value of building be depreciated by 9,500. So building is already 50,000 plus appreciated is 9,500. So shall we go to the solution? This is the solution for that. Revaluation account debtor to stock, to machinery, to provision for debtors. Then being value of assets decrease on revaluation account, building is appreciated, so building account debtor to revaluation account. Then this is closing entry. So next we have to prepare revaluation account. So debit side and credit side we have put on this item. Then the balance is 3,515. These are distributed as old partners in the ratio of old profit sharing ratio 2:1. So revaluation account debtor to A's capital account and B's capital account. Then cash is bring with C admit into the business. So cash come into the business. So cash account debtor to C's capital account 15,000. Next we have to prepare the ledger accounts of partners capital account, then opening balance of A and B, then profit on revaluation account A and B, then cash is received from C. So by cash account debtor C account lo 15,000. So closing balance are A, B and C. A is 32,343, B's balance is 21,172, then C's balance is 15,000. So this is the final statement of admission of a new partner. So we have to prepare the balance sheet of A, B and C as on 31st/12/2002. So current liability is creditors 65,900, capitals A 32,343, B 21,172 and C 15,000. So this is the closing balance of the partner's capital account. Then current assets, cash, add C's capital, debtors less provision for debtors, and stock less depreciation, and then fixed assets, machinery less depreciation, building plus appreciation. So the balance sheet total is 1,34,415. Okay friends, I hope you are understand the necessary adjustments for admission of a new partner. I expect you are all like into this channel and know about the partnership accounts. Kindly support me and like to my channel. Thank you.